Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wcpw Smackdown! The road to Grand Slam is set, and there's only stops to go before we get there. Look at this sold out crowd here in Newark, New Jersey. Crowd seems stoked for tonight, but don't worry, we have a lot in store for you. Hello everyone, I'm your host, Corey Poles, and this is WCPW Smackdown. I hope you brought your popcorn, your beverages, everything you need, because tonight is going to be packed. Now, kicking off the night, it will be AJ Styles versus The Undertaker. What a match that's going to be. And also, mega match between Edge and the new US champion Seth Rollins will happen as well. And don't you forget, The Rock is making his big return here tonight on Smackdown. So, AJ Styles versus Undertaker was supposed to kick off Smackdown, but I guess the new undisputed Global Heavyweight Champion wants to kick off Smackdown. I talked to Gregory Shane Helms a while back, and he said this is only just the beginning of what's to come with Kenny Omega and his reign of terror. But 2 weeks from today, Kenny Omega will go toe-to-toe, one-on-one against the Royal Rumble winner CM Punk in the main event of Grand Slam, the undisputed Global Heavyweight Championship. Not only that, it will be in CM Punk's backyard in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. There's the undisputed champ, Kenny Omega, with the Elite. By far the most dangerous group in this company. In September, Kenny Omega will have held the Heat World Championship for over 1,000 days, making him the longest reigning champion to ever live here in WCPW. Welcome to WCPW Smackdown. What happened to Moxley at the Royal Rumble wasn't personal. It was merely business. But Sammy, oh, it was all too personal. So he got what he deserved. He's out of here. But on to better things. CM Punk, the best in the world. Ask and you shall receive. CM Punk is here on Smackdown. He told Omega that since he didn't show up on Heat, he was going to show up here on Smackdown, and he kept his word. In 2 weeks, these two titans are going to clash in the main event of Grand Slam 3. I cannot wait for that face-off. CM Punk, the one man to stand up to the Elite. The one man to do what nobody else can do. And that's not fear. Kenny Omega. Hey Kenny, if you aren't much of a coward, you'll tell your posse to beat it and let the grown-ups talk. Come on, let's be civilized, Kenny. Come on. Get out. Wait, Kenny, are you for real? Hold on, you're not serious. Ux, I said get out. Go on. I'll see you next week. You as well, Uncle. I have to do this alone. Fine. I trust your judgment, Kenny. Here, the floor is yours. Look, everyone, CM Punk has followed in my footsteps. You see, Punk, I was just like you. First time main eventing a pay-per-view, let alone Grand Slam. Winning the Royal Rumble to get a shot at the big one. Except, I won the main event, a Grand Slam. Making history. Not only making history, but breaking records. The longest reigning world champ. The first man to beat Brock Lesnar twice. The first man to unify the world title and the global title. Punk, I've done it all. But look at you. You finally got the spotlight back on you once again.
I have respect for you. I do. But without me, Kenny Omega doesn't exist. Without me laying down the foundation for pro wrestling, neither of us would be standing here in this ring. I paved the way for the future. I've paid my dues. I put over everybody that I could. And now I'm just collecting what I am owed. And those titles, they will be mine. This is my moment. And this is my time. You have squeezed the life out of this company, manipulating the powers that be so that you could be the face of this company. For 20 years, I've given my all to pro wrestling, and I don't plan on stopping. Not until I pin you. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, please. You've given over 20 years to pro wrestling? I almost believed you there. You see, how could it be 20 when you decided to take your ball and go home a couple years ago? You were prepped to win this title right here, but you quit. You're a quitter, and you're not a hero. You're a liar. Lying to your fans. You won't win these titles. And when you wake up from your dream, and your heart sinks with guilt like you've lost a relative, I'll be on $1 million jet, sipping on expensive wine with a smile on my face.
You're right. I took my ball and I went home. I was frustrated with my booking, disappointed with the route my character was headed, so I left. But guess what? It was the best decision I ever made because I found myself. I found the love for pro wrestling. It made me come back. But Kenny, don't act like you were fed a silver spoon. It took you 4 years to finally get over with the crowd, to finally feel accepted. But you have to play the bad guy to get over while I lived it. Hashtag Summer of Punk 2012, maybe?
Look at this. Look at it. Because this is as close as you're ever going to get to this title. Also, the Heat World Championship. You've never held this, right? Case closed.
On Heat, I'm going to beat your muscle Pete Dunne. Then on the go home show to Smackdown, you're going to shake my hand. And then I'll see you at Grand Slam.
What an amazing back and forth between challenger and champion. I'm personally excited for these two to clash. Oh snap! What the Sami Callihan? He's attacking Omega. It was Omega who set Sami Callihan on fire at the Royal Rumble, and Sami Callihan is making sure he get his retribution. I thought we weren't going to see this man anymore, but he proved me wrong, and he showed up here, and he's looking for blood. Omega off the ropes and a big time boot by Callihan, and now Callihan looking for that Death Valley driver. Oh snap, and there's the Bucks behind him. And a double super kick by the Young Bucks. taking out Sami Callihan. And there's the Muscle, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. He has Callihan up, and he takes him out with that Uranagi. The Elite are showing no mercy to Sami Callihan. If Kenny Omega could set that man on fire, then I fear what happens next. And now, Omega telling Dunne to beat him up. What a mugging by the Bruiserweight, just taking it to Sami Callihan. And Omega just sits and watches. Oh snap. And now Omega looking for the B trigger, taking out Sami Callihan. Sami just needs to stay home before they do much worse things to him. This is exactly why the superstars in the back don't dare challenge the Elite, because they will be taken out so quickly and swiftly like this. Look how quickly they were able to make an example out of Sami Callihan.
Ziggler goes for the cover. Oh my goodness! Ziggler's the new World Heavyweight Champion!
It all happens in the greatest stage of them all.
Welcome to Grand Slam 2! Welcome to Grand Slam.
This year, Grand Slam will be held in Chicago, Illinois, at Soldier Field Stadium.
Who will become the diamond that shines at Grand Slam 3? Now we're back from commercial break. AJ Styles is on the ropes, looking to put away Taker with the phenomenal forearm. Oh snap, but Andrade grabbing the leg of AJ Styles, distracting him. And The Undertaker with the clothesline, sending AJ Styles on the outside. That wicked lariat had Styles dazed, but he's on the top turnbuckle in a tornado DDT, planning Taker. Styles isn't finished now, and he has Taker with the amount of defense and a Pele kick, subduing Undertaker. Now, what is AJ Styles going for? And he's looking for the 450 splash to put away Taker. And he goes for the cover. 2. Taker gets the shoulder up. Take a look at the replay. This beautiful 450 splash by AJ Styles to try and put away Taker, but Taker was able to get his shoulder up just in time. AJ Styles was very close to beating the Deadman in a Styles Clash. And now, he's looking to execute the phenomenal forearm. Styles flies, and Taker catches him for a choke slam right on the canvas. And now Taker, he knows what he must do. And he sets him up for the tombstone and implant Styles. And now Taker going for the cover. And The Undertaker just pinned AJ Styles. What a match this was between these two. Oh snap. And now Damien looking for the reckoning. Now Andrade, he's looking for the hammerlock DDT. I can't believe the Ministry are taking out AJ Styles. And for what? Oh my goodness! It's Jeff Hardy! He's back! He's back! We haven't seen him since the Royal Rumble. And Jeff Hardy looking to make the save. Ministry, they're all scurrying out of the ring. And Jeff Hardy making a statement. He's checking on Styles. I can't believe Jeff Hardy is back, and none other to confront the Ministry. Could we possibly see Jeff Hardy versus Undertaker in the future? I really hope so. The Undertaker's just wreaking havoc because his brother Kane got him eliminated from the Royal Rumble. What the heck? Jeff Hardy! He just took out AJ Styles! Jeff, what have you done? What have you done, Jeff? No! Jeff Hardy! He's taking it to Styles! And now he's setting him up. Not like this. Not like this! For the twist of fate, right on the steel chair. I can't believe Jeff Hardy just took out AJ Styles. The family-friendly, the fan-favorite, Jeff Hardy. I can't believe Hardy done this. Why, Jeff, why is the real question. Why has he taken out AJ Styles like this?
Today I have with me a newcomer and a new signee to Smackdown, Ricochet. Hello, Ricochet. How do you feel signing with Triple H and signing with WCPW?
I made the right decision signing to Smackdown. This is where all the competition lies. Now there's a man that I wish to face, and he's the television champion, Finn Balor. He's been ducking me. And if he thought that cheap shot at the Royal Rumble was going to faze me, it did. But Finn, here's a message for you. You could duck me all you want, but I'll be waiting for my shot at that title, whether it's now or later, because you know, and I know, I can beat you for that gold, and I will beat you for that gold.
Well, that's Ricochet for you folks.
At Grand Slam, I meet the baddest woman on the planet. It's funny, really. Last week, I was able to see right through you, Rhonda. You're not the baddest woman on the planet. No, you're more like the saddest on the planet. You busted my nose last week, so I have no doubt that you dominate me in the octagon. But Rhonda, I am an animal in this ring. Nobody can out-wrestle the DMD. Nobody can outpace the DMD. Nobody can out-talk the DMD. Rhonda, at Grand Slam, I'm taking your title and I'm knocking your teeth right out of your mouth so that you can pay me to repair them. Not make you fear me. No. I know you'll fear me.
And there's Bailey. Of course, she had to interrupt.
Sorry to spoil your segment. We know that Rhonda embarrassed you last week. Trust me, me and Rhea, we know from experience. We can help you win the title. We can be of service to you. Just give us the word. But in return, you challenge Thunder Rosa to a match next week. Soften her up for me. Trust me, we know you hate her with a passion.
Just because Rosa and I share history doesn't mean anything. I won the women's gauntlet match by myself. I signed a contract to this company by myself. And I'm going to beat Ronda Rousey by myself. I don't need help from two losers trying to leech off my career and success. You put yourselves in this position. You don't need me to take you out of it.
I had a feeling you'd say that. But don't worry. I'll shut that pretty little mouth of yours up. Because you chose wrong.
Now Bailey and Ripley, they're looking to take out Britt Baker. But Britt Baker, she isn't going anywhere. She's telling them to bring on the fight. And Baker taking it to Bailey. She has Bailey staggered. She ducks the clothesline and a knee. Taking out Ripley and a super kick to Bailey. Baker with a curb stomp right to Bailey. Women's gauntlet match winner standing tall. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Ripley looking for the riptide, but Rosa comes in and she attacks Ripley. It's Bailey's opponent, Thunder Rosa, taking it to Ripley. And now, Thunder Rosa looking for a kick to the side of the skull. And Baker with the super kick. But she's still on her feet in a clothesline. And they both take Ripley out. The double clothesline sending her on the outside. And now both Britt and Rosa turn their attention to Bailey. And a double super kick to take her out.
Instead of me facing off against your opponent for Grand Slam, I'll team with her. Next week on the Go Home show, it will be Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker versus you two. Triple H, Paul White, make it happen.
Whoa, what a match set for next week. It will be Bailey and Rhea Ripley set to go toe-to-toe against the Women's Gauntlet match winner, Britt Baker, and Thunder Rosa. Who will make it out on top on the go-home show of Smackdown? Grand Slam is coming up, and I don't have a match. And I don't want to face Ricochet. Tell him, Sting, what I'm proposing. Finn Balor is issuing an open challenge to the franchise, John Cena, to a match for the television championship at Grand Slam 3. Now, I know this is a stretch. We know that you have a busy movie schedule. But if you could spare us just this day, please answer the challenge as soon as possible. This will be the biggest match by far in Finn's young career. So Cena, please again, let us know what your answer is by next week. What a challenge by the television champion Finn Balor. But now we have a US Championship match between Seth Rollins and the Rated R superstar Edge. It was Seth Rollins, the man who broke Edge's neck at the Supercard last year. But that didn't stop Edge, because he returned at this year's Royal Rumble to get his revenge. Now not only will he get his revenge on Seth Rollins, but he will win a title if he pins or submits Seth Rollins here tonight. The question is, does Edge have what it takes to become a two-time US champion? It was Edge who was the first man to ever hold that title. So how fitting it is to have a match against the man who broke his neck and to fight for a title that he won in his debut match. Seth, up here, buddy. Congrats. You won a title, but not just any title. The title that I won in my debut match. I am the first superstar to have held that title. But of course, you hit an all-new low. But what you're not getting, Seth, is that you broke my neck. You see, there's a thing called grit. And I had grit when I won that title. I had grit when I returned at the Royal Rumble. I had grit when I busted your forehead wide open, Seth. But you think I want this little stupid match on Smackdown? No, Seth. I want this match at Grand Slam, where I will embarrass you, strip you of my title. You aren't getting the Rated R superstar, Seth. No. You're getting Adam Copeland, the brood of WCPW. What the? And there's Drew McIntyre. What is he doing out here? I thought he had his issues with Brock Lesnar, but I guess not. He came out here maybe to challenge for the US Championship? Seriously, what is this man doing out here? And now, he's staring off at Seth Rollins. You know what, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing a match between these two. What the? Hold on. Who is that? Wait, it's Hangman Adam Page. He's back. He's back to answer the call after Seth Rollins called him out last week on Heat. It was Page who debuted and attacked Seth Rollins on the Heat after Grand Slam 2. Oh no, it's Seth Rollins with a curb stomp, taking it to Hangman Adam Page, getting his revenge. Oh, snapping their heads with a spear. And a Claymore by McIntyre, taking out Edge, and he's looking for the future shock on Hangman Adam Page. But Hangman gets out of it, and a buckshot lariat to McIntyre, but he's still on his feet. He's still on his feet. Page looking for the dead eye to McIntyre, and he plants him, and a lariat right to Seth Rollins.
Grand Slam is around the corner, and I know all four of you are hungry for a spot on the card. hungry for a title match. So, at Grand Slam 3, I am making it a fatal 4-way match for the US Championship. So, best of luck to you all, and please, try not to kill each other before Grand Slam.
Holy crap! Will it be Hangman who wins that title in the fatal 4-way at Grand Slam 3? Smackdown! The inner circle is in your city. Now, as you all know, Grand Slam is coming up 2 weeks. The inner circle, we don't have a match planned, which is criminal. We are supposed to be top priority in this company, but management lacks awareness. We want the greatest, the biggest match in Grand Slam history. If it's a fight you want, it is a fight you'll get. The inner circle versus the Death Triangle. And a mystery opponent. And an 8-man tag match at Grand Slam. As for tonight, Chris, I challenge you to a match right here, right now. Fine, get a referee here and let's get this party started. This match is underway. Pac versus Chris Jericho. And now Chris Jericho taking it to Pac in the corner. And the ref telling him Chris to get off of him. And Pac, what a wicked elbow, taking out Chris Jericho. And the double foot stomp to put Chris Jericho away. And now Pac goes for the cover. 1, 2. But Jericho stays in this match. Pac was looking to make quick work of Jericho, but I guess not. And now Pac with the super kick staggers Jericho. And a poison spike Rana planting Jericho on his skull. But Jericho with the flurry of offense. And lariat takes out Pac. And Jericho looking for an elbow right to the chest of Pac. And he's not finished. The lion salt planting him. Cover. And Jericho can only get the 2 count. Jericho going for the cold breaker, but a kick to the midsection by Pac and a knee to the jaw of Jericho. And he's looking for the Death Valley driver. But Jericho gets out of it and slams his face right on the second turnbuckle. And now he has him in the walls. There's Jericho wrenching on the back of Pac with the Boston Crab. And you can hear Jericho telling Pac to tap. Will Pac tap or will he stay in this match? Oh man, Pac looks like he's fading out. And the ref checking on him. Pac looks like he's fading. Pac looks like he's fading out. Oh snap, but Pac sends Jericho right into the ref. And now a double foot stomp to Jericho again. And now Pac, he's looking for it. He's ready to fly. He's looking for the black arrow right to Jericho. And he puts him away. Pac has won this match. Let's take a look at the replay to see how this match finished. It was the double foot stomp into the black arrow to put Jericho away. Your winner, the bastard Pac against Jericho.
Hey, Kenny, you brick. If you think I'm done with you, I'm not. I will keep on fighting every week till I get your attention. You think you could attack Moxley, attack his wife, and then set me on fire? No, I won't let that go. All those times on the road together, all those times I fought and had your back, and this is what you do. I am coming for the elite. I'm coming for blood. And don't get me started on the Bucks. They've been plotting on me and Rowan for a long time. Plotting to replace us as the greatest tag team. Well, guess what? I don't think so. Like I said, I'm coming for blood. See you on Heat.
And that's the sound of the Great One. He has returned to Smackdown. It has been over 3 years since this man has made his presence felt on Smackdown. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know where Smackdown would be. He is the one who carried Smackdown in its inception. He was on the first ever episode. He was the first man to win the World Championship. He's done it all. Finally, The Rock has come back to Smackdown. Settle down, settle down. You see, The Rock got a call last week, and it was Triple H. He called to tell The Rock that he's being inducted in the WCPW Hall of Fame. It was a great honor to be the first man to ever hold the World Championship, to pave the way for the future. WCPW has changed. What is Charlotte doing out here, interrupting The Rock? I swear, every time The Rock comes out here to talk, somebody always has to interrupt him. Seriously, what is she doing out here? She has no business to be out here in the first place. What the heck? What is Shawn Michaels doing here? You don't deserve a thing. The only thing you deserve is a sweet chin music courtesy of yours truly. I am the first man to win and hold the Global Heavyweight title. I worked tooth and nail to get this company to the promised land. I ended up having to retire. But where was my Hall of Fame call? Where was my thanks? All I got was disrespect. Charlotte here, all she gets is disrespect. And for what? You both sound a little jealous. That's understandable when you're as famous as me. How about this? A mixed tag match. My whole weekend is cleared, so let's make it happen.
I'm on my own.
Oh my gosh! What the? It's Bianca Belair! What is she doing here? You got your woman, and I got mine. Hold on! What the heck? Bianca Belair and The Rock are letting the Smackdown on Michaels and Charlotte. I guess it's going to be a mixed tag match between all 4 of them. I can't believe that Bianca Belair has debuted here on Smackdown, let alone with The Rock, who's just been announced for the Hall of Fame. The road to Grand Slam is going to get crazier and crazier as the weeks go by. What a way to end the night off with these two. Thank you all for watching. This is WCPW Smackdown.